We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. So the Bronx Bombers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's got an 11-game hit streak going. That means he's hitting lefties, righties, starters, relievers. He's doing it all right now, and he's really comfortable in the box. You can see his confidence is just beaming.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Judge, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. It's the Yankees nothing, Rangers coming to bat on Major League Baseball, the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Choo on his way to second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And good.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Andrus is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. On the ground to the right side. And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Torres hit the bag. On to first to complete the double play. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
No balls and a strike to count. Andres on third with 2 out. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
From the belt, the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Second and third here, one man out. Now it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Tyler Wade would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's ball four.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Wade, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Wade, a 25-year-old, he was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here's the 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman.
Ready now, Ronald Guzman. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Rangers set down in order. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Frazier is calling for it. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's set. Here it comes. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit high and deep to right center. Gallo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The Yanks leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes now to Andrus. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now in the box, Miguel Andujar as we begin the top of the 4th.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Ball 1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Tauchman hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Andrus has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the third base.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Andrus is there. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Danny Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Torres has it, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Todd Frazier will be next. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. He spoils another one and will do it again. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Another one sent foul. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So digging in now, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Ford reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Mike Ford.
Here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. 2-0 now. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
The batter, number 14.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The center fielder.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and it's gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Fourth home run here in the early going as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the box now, Torres. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. No hits to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Last half of the 5th coming up, the Yankees 4 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Rangers, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver.
Willie
Here's the first pitch.
Calhoun.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here's Rougned Odor now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Cody Allen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this big.
Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Stepping into the box, Mike Tauchman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Allen is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
From the stretch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And there's ball 1. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
2 out with the man at first. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Throw over to first.
Oh, he's safe.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the stretch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Chirinos is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail 6-1. Taylor Hearn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Taylor Hearn.
7th inning, ready to roll. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Popped him up. Frazier waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Labor.
Settling in now, Torres. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Line to the right side. Gallo is there. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He swings and grounds it to short. Torres picks it up, and that's the first out.
Up next to the Rangers, the third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Stepping in now, Willie Calhoun, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Yankees skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
That's Rican.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Odor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Gardner, but he won't get there. It falls in. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and the second run will score as well. And just like that, it's cut to 6-4 now.
Up next to the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Left side. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. The plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is in the air to right. Gallo is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Mike.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Striding in once again, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Line toward the gap in left center. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Tommy Canely is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tachman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. In there, 0-1. Canely, a 6-foot 1-inch right-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Santana.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 6-4. Brett Martin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Mike Ford will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And the pitch. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. Santana is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in once again, Tyler Wade. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Andrus in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit back up the middle. Odor has it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead at 6-4.
Your attention, please. Now,
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. Weak roller right side. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier singled home a run in his last time up. He's set and the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Ready for another shot now, Willie Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
No balls and one strike. Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Texas down to their final strike in this one. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Masahiro Tanaka earns the win, his second. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Mike Minor. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.